All right, man. What's up, y'all, man? We're here at the Doe Show. Well, we about to change the name to Doe TV. That just sounds a lot better, Doe TV, than the Doe Show. So it's Doe TV now. Welcome to Doe TV. It's going to be a wonderful night. We are welcomed here by all of our wonderful participants. You know what I'm saying? Clients, customers. You know what I'm saying? Clientele, whatever we want to call each other. But we are here today. Yeah, clientele. I believe my disclaimer is I do believe that anybody should be able to watch this show. Even though on YouTube I mark the settings not kid friendly, it can still be kid friendly because we say a lot of educational shit. And shit is not a cuss word, it's an educational word, especially when you say educational shit behind it. So with that being said, bring on my first participant. From the let's see, on the right side of me. My man, he's from College Station, Fort Worth, Texas. You know what I'm saying? He's a regular co-host. He's been here since the beginning, since I've had Blog Talk Radio. So that's 14 fucking years he has been with me in broadcast. Here's the man. You know what I'm saying? He's the best friends of sister, brothers, family's cousins, gay uncle, James Brodera.
What's up, though? What's up, people?
What's up?
All right, on the bottom left-hand corner, we got my man from Arizona, Michigan, Fort Worth, Decatur, Springfield, Illinois. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say after I said all that. You know what I'm saying? He is one of our favorite comedians of all time. He is the only white boy I allowed to say nigga to me besides James. Welcome to the stage, comedian Joel Cooper.
What's up, everybody? Hi, Flower. Hi, James. Hi,
All
Jay.
right, and then coming into the bottom right, she is from Palm Springs, California, Coachella Valley, LA County, San Bernardino County. Fuck it, she from all over California and a little bit of North Las Vegas. Coming
Great,
to the
yeah, make me
stage,
from the feds off that, right? Yeah.
coming to the stage, Miss Flower Thomas.
Hello, everybody. Hope the weather is well, I guess the weather's different everywhere, huh?
And then, last but not least, he is my homie. He told the paramedics that we were cousins. You know what I'm saying? So now we cousins. My nigga in
Cousin
comedy,
Jay.
Mr. J. Coldwater.
What up, Jay?
Cousin Jay.
In any important legal situation,
And this show is brought to you by Pepto Bismol. You need it every time you need it. It cures more than just stress and sore throats, but it also helps upset stomachs. So shout out to Pepto Bismol. This show is also brought to you by Johnson & Johnson's baby powder, because when it's hot outside, this shit keeps your titties nice and cool and dry. Also brought to you by Tylenol, cures all headaches. It just cures headaches. Brought to you by melatonin. When you can't sleep, one tablet will help you sleep. It is definitely there. And last but not least, brought to you by Fork and Spoon. He ain't got nothing for it, but you always need a fork and spoon for any occasion.
Or for the Pepto.
I drink Pepto Bismol like water. I sip on this shit all day. Pepto Bismol has a good ass taste. Do you agree with me, people? Does Pepto Bismol taste good?
nope.
I like it in pill form. I've always liked it in the little candy form.
It reminds me of the candies from Halloween. You get the little pink candies that taste like that. And it made my stomach feel better. So, or maybe they were just handing out Pepto Bismol.
The only thing about Pepto Bismol candy is that you get to chew them up and swallow them and get that shit over with. that liquid lingers in your mouth for days, like a coating, like a base paint type
Yeah.
in your mouth. Yeah, fuck that shit. It's just terrible. So,
Yeah, it does have a base painty ass taste after a while. And if you lick your lips too much, you'll start noticing white shit on the side of your lips. You fuck that white shit, nigga.
People are going, hey man, you on cocaine? Share, break out.
That's the only thing white. I wouldn't say glue. Why would you have glue inside of your mouth?
what you have medicine?
No, I'm not saying for. I'm not saying guys. I'm not saying guys. Anybody. If I say anybody that enough the white shit on. You know what? I'm be arguing with this nigga over here. The show is called Interesting Facts Part 2 because I did a Part 1 already. I never did a Part 2. So we're going to talk about a lot of shit tonight. I actually did a lot of research and, researching some shit, found out some other shit. Well, the first thing we're going to talk about is IQ. What is your IQ? What is your IQ, Joel?
I 3.
Oh.
I thought you said IKEA. I thought you said IKEA.
No, I'm saying, do any of you even know your IQ? Do you even know your IQ level?
I do know mine, but I don't want to say it wrong. I gotta look up and see what the average is. Mine was above average, but I mean I don't know what it is. I don't want to say it was 200 or whatever, and if it only goes to 110. I don't know.
I think IQs can go up to about 350, some shit like that.
You'd be smart as fuck.
Like
For some reason, I think mine was like 222 or 232, something like that, somewhere right around there. So
what's
I don't
your
know what that
IQ
is.
level, James?
Give me a second. When I took the IQ test back in high school, and I really took one since. I was hovering around 145, 150.
What's your IQ level, Flower, if you know it?
Yeah, I actually haven't tested my IQ since I got out of school either, but it was above average, whatever that means then.
7 inches.
I think the teacher always tell everybody, yeah, your shit above average.
Well, I was in like gate classes when I was younger, and I went to like special classes in schools on top of regular education because I just
You have to wear a helmet.
I don't remember wearing a helmet. No.
In your special
Oh,
classes.
Joel, I get it now.
Well.
No, but they bused me. They bused me from the Pomona School over to Diamond Bar High School, and they taught us over there. I learned about ancient Egypt and things like that. Extra stuff.
Because they knew you would remember it.
Yeah, like isn't that weird though? How like even when people don't realize that a lot of the classification too when you're in school from let's say your IQ, let's say they do test you when you're young with your IQ, then all of those decisions in school, things, classes that you're made in, other kids that you are grouped with, those all kind of go around that in a weird sense, and so you do learn and remember certain things. Yeah. And there are people that they can tell your bloodline meets up with certain things when you enter school and things like that, So yeah.
Yeah, mine was Shepherd.
Who do you think?
Shepherd.
What do you think is the highest IQ ever?
Albert Einstein. Or Christina Aguilera, or whoever one that is. Not Christina Aguilera.
No, actually, I did some research, and this dude, his name was Argon, a Dragon Dumelo, and he had an IQ of 400.
Wow.
Damn. So he was like
he graduated college at the age of 11.
Now he had to get a job at age 11. Get a job, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got
the coldest burger.
he got a PhD at the age of 16.
Wow.
And then what happened? He got shot in a drive-by?
No. He's 40. He's actually 47 years old. He's still alive today. Yeah, he's still he's alive today. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's still functioning, doing whatever he's doing. I think he got a job in intergalactic communications, whatever the fuck that is. He worked for fucking NASA.
See,
You know what I'm saying? He
had
had
that
an intergalactic communication.
Yeah, that IQ so high he could like communicate with other planets and.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't have a degree in it. I don't have a degree in it. Most of mine is just a guess at it, but I seem to have intergalactic communication.
Yeah,
I get probed a lot.
Is he black? Boy, he's not black.
Nah, he white. With a name like a dragon.
So did he study at NASA?
You know how pissed off your parents have to be to name you a dragon?
His name can't be a dragon.
Yes, it is. It's a dragon, nigga. A dragon D Mello.
A dragon?
A dragon D Mello. A dragon D Mello. You know how fucked up your parents got to be to name you a dragon? Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe can we come up with a unique name? A dragon. And they were like, okay, a dragon then.
I want to be Dragon Wildfire or something, not be Mellow.
Can't be. He can't. His name is not that simple.
A dragon. You know, it's probably like
A dragon.
Yeah, a dragon or some weird shit like that.
Dragos.
But like I see it as a dragon.
Bob.
It
means Bob.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, his name is probably whatever.
That's probably how you spell theater or whatever.
His name's probably Bob.
Elon Musk IQ is around 155. And Einstein's was around 160.
Oh, yeah, see, mine was not then 222. Like I said, it was. I'm smart.
Yeah.
How much information you can actually put in.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? They actually
400. He just know it.
They actually canceled out IQ at you know what I'm saying, back in the day, because they was like, you know what I'm saying, you can't really tell how motherfucking smart a nigga is by having IQ. Nigga can have an IQ of 99, but be smart than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they kind of discontinued this shit.
I can put circles in square holes, which they test you on IQ tests, and that doesn't mean shit.
So anything over 120 was considered above average.
Yeah.
Between 85 and 115 was a good score.
I probably have it somewhere.
Now,
Do you know the
Army?
The Army has a minimum IQ.
Was it like 8?
I don't know.
Boy, can you breathe?
And your IQ decreases with age.
Right now, James is a minimum.
That nigga over there sleep. That nigga laid back.
He's resting his brain.
Yo, motherfucker, scream just step
That nigga just came back. Wow, what?
I didn't know James was Asian.
Out here.
Now
James got some good shit.
Now we about to find out what celebrities smoke weed. And you know, weed is pretty popular. It's becoming a thing that everybody needs to do. Even if you don't believe in it, you should just still smoke a joint. You know what I'm saying? Or smoke a bowl. You ain't got to really indulge in it too much. At least smoke a joint. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pick out the weird people from this list. I mean, we already know what celebrities smoke, but I'm gonna pick out niggas that you probably wouldn't even think even smoked. Like Jennifer Lawrence.
She is, you know,
She's a vapor. She probably doesn't
Hunter.
smoke no flower. Or if she does, she just smokes like only bowls, like pipes and shit.
I bet no, she probably smokes as many bowls as she sucks dicks, and I think she sucks a lot of dicks. I'm serious. She's kind of trashy in a good way.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Well, without a doubt. Look at him.
Now Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey. I'm fucking
Now, I'm
sorry.
not going to say that this singer chick, she has always been smoking. She's probably been smoking as long as her boyfriend has been smoking. 'Cause I'm pretty sure she didn't smoke before him. But when he got with her and got her pregnant and all of this shit, then she started smoking. Motherfucking Rihanna.
Nah, she's a foreigner, dude.
How old was she when they got together?
Oh, shit, I don't know.
She's young.
I mean, yeah, she's younger than us. But
Jamaican, dude. She's always smoking.
Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
She smokes joints.
Oh, yeah.
Which she just had a baby.
Joint roller too.
All these
Just a
people
couple
on this
days-
list
Did
all
she?
smoke joints except Snoop.
Like Cameron Diaz, she rolled joints like this. And I was trying to tell her, but nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't care how much money it's gonna cost me.
Yeah. I'll get it ready.
She rolled fast and she knows I'm talking when she rolls.
Hey, she
Brad
just had a
Pitt.
baby in 51.
Who? Cameron Diaz?
Yeah. Like a
Is
couple
she
days
really?
ago.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's got to be like 50, isn't she?
51.
Oh, that's okay. Janet Jackson just had.
Wow.
Janet Jackson had a
Wow,
baby
that
at-
is crazy. That's cool.
Gary
And
had a
she
baby
still
at like
probably
50.
looks 26.
Yeah. I think
Do
baby
you
looks
believe?
Because you have
Couple
a
days.
baby at 50, don't make their ass look old now.
Do you believe that Brad Pitt smokes weed?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, he smokes weed, and he smokes like something like really eclectic, like a wooden bong. He's not regular with. It's not like
Oh, he's got Killer Bong, King Bong, or whatever that is.
Yeah, you
No.
know.
Now listen. Now that I know that this person smokes marijuana, I would love to smoke a blunt or a joint with her. Just because, you know what I'm saying, she down to earth and she real. She always getting kicked off the View. Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Oh yeah, I know she got high. Yeah.
and they probably catch her when she be hella stoned and get to talking that shit. She be like, you know what? I just smoked all the way to I remembered who I was today. So
That bitch from Spider-Man, Kirsten Dunst, or whatever, how the fuck you say her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, she smokes marijuana also.
she probably also smokes like a cute little bong.
Yeah.
You
Megan
might have a
Spider-Man
Fox,
shorter
bong.
list of celebrities who don't smoke weed.
She probably got a
Megan
Spider-Man
Fox.
bong.
Megan Fox.
Oh yeah,
definitely
yeah, I know she does.
uses
Yeah,
raw papers and blunts.
and she's another one that would suck.
Yeah, she definitely
Motherfucker.
a good blunt.
The
She
fucking
probably
female
smokes
Thor.
out of Bible papers.
The female Thor, Natalie Portman, she smokes weed.
Oh,
also-
I love Natalie Portman.
And
She is
Natalie
one of my
Portman, she
favorite.
also smokes like Cameron Diaz.
She is one of my favorite
Actresses.
actresses, and my favorite movie ever of all time,
Which one?
You know,
The Professional.
Kendall motherfucking Jenner smokes marijuana.
So
Oh yes,
yeah.
of course. Alongside
I'm just
with
gonna
her
say
818 Resposado Martini.
probably smokes backwards.
Because yeah, she fuck a lot of niggas. Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Theron.
Yeah.
She smokes like Willie Nelson.
She smokes and then she finds herself lost in transition.
Yeah. But I see your IQ's coming out.
So
Tying all this stuff together.
Elon Musk, you know that nigga.
He definitely smokes. Okay, I think he's like always.
that motherfucker might smoke real moon rocks, like for
I'd
real.
like to be his fucking drug dealer.
The late co-founder
Right,
Steve
like
Jobs.
you get
He also
paid like
did cocaine,
$80 billion
Yeah.
to deliver like a sack.
Yeah.
I got your joint pack for the week. Can I get my $80 million deposited before I get there?
And he probably
Like,
gets a new Tesla every couple months.
like whoever creates these menu items for like McDonald's and Burger King, those niggas smoke motherfucking weed. There's only a weed nigga gonna come up with motherfucking a rodeo burger. Gonna put onion rings on top of a burger, on top of bacon, on top of cheese.
Bro.
Barbecue
You know what I'm
sauce,
saying?
yum.
Go. Listen, hear me out.
Oh, that rodeo burger.
Sesame seed bun. Hold on. Then we'll put a beef patty. Then we'll put another bun, but it's not gonna be like a bun. It's gonna be like just regular bread, but round. And then we'll put another meat patty, another wheat patty, and then we got cheese. We're gonna put cheese, and then we're gonna take this sauce. We're gonna take ketchup, mayonnaise, and relish, and we'll call it mac sauce. Fuck yeah, make that shit right now.
Let's make one right now.
It's a and fry some chicken pieces and make little nuggets.
Rodeo burger.
So
Munchies, bro.
The rodeo burger from Burger King, though, tasted like a barbecue in your mouth. Like it literally tasted like a barbecue plate in your mouth. I had fun with that burger when Burger King came out with that because it really just tasted like a barbecue day.
they still got it. It's on the secret menu now.
They do?
still got it.
It must not taste like a barbecue day anymore then.
Yeah, it's on the
Barbecue
secret
week.
menu now. But they
I haven't been
definitely
there
got it.
I would love someone to describe my thing.
At Taco Bell, the people at Taco Bell definitely smoke weed because they got all kinds of weird shit on their secret menu.
They have a secret menu?
Yeah.
Do you believe that the motherfucking somewhere in Texas, I think it's in Houston, but they have a Taco Bell that sells chicken wings?
Hell yeah. That sounds like
Yeah, I think that they started that in the test zone a few places.
It's like
Mexican?
you start off as a taco spot and you start selling chicken wings. Like, now you're trying to get all the niggas at your shit now. You selling.
Hell with Mexicans, we gotta get the niggas now.
Yeah.
Like Mexicans make tacos. You should stick to what you are. You make tacos, rice, and beans. That's your favorite nationality thing. The taco, burrito, the quesadilla. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be making no motherfucking chicken.
I think Mexicans eat Taco Bell.
Well, they're not really making them. I mean, at best, they're just microwaving them.
Like Chinese people. Like you go to a Chinese spot and they sell fucking chicken wings. What the fuck? You Chinese niggas sell Chinese shit.
I want 3 chicken
Puppy
wings.
wings.
Fried rice though.
No, but that Chinese chicken, there's something different about it. That the first is it's probably wrapped, but the second is there's something different. Like their fried chicken is something. Their fried chicken wings and stuff, like it doesn't seem to go with Chinese food, but it does go with Chinese food. It's weird.
It's
Is that like the curd?
Whoever created the chicken in the waffle.
That's kind of crazy. I never got into that, but
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't really put anything on my chicken other than barbecue sauce, I guess. You
waffles,
know what I'm saying?
pancakes.
Syrup on chicken? I mean, it probably tastes sweet as fuck. It probably tastes pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken and waffles is
It's like breakfast chicken. Like, there's dinner chicken, lunch chicken, and breakfast chicken.
Well, it depends how you make it.
Yeah.
Also, you cook
breakfast
chicken.
That's a whole other level of nigga.
So if you cook chicken in the daytime, at breakfast time, you make breakfast chicken.
Yeah, there's breakfast
Depends
chicken meals.
How you cook it, how you season it.
Yeah.
You just put pepper on it. You'll put those seeds other than pepper.
That's really nigga.
That could be breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And then lunch is a different lunch chicken is way different than breakfast chicken. And then there's dinner chicken. Oh, and don't forget snack chicken. There's definitely snack chicken, like the buffalo strips from Denny's between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. It's much different than the lunch chicken between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m.
These are motherfucking foodologists over there.
And there's snack chicken too. What the fuck?
There's little baby snack chickens and there's big.
And now there's ice cream chicken too, by the way.
There's what?
Ice cream.
There's ice cream chicken.
Chicken that you eat with ice cream.
They making the replica of those ice cream chickens. It's like a white chocolate bone, and then you dip it in like some other thing, and then you wrap it in ice cream, you freeze it, and then you put it in like what's it called? Cornflakes or something, and then it's like more sweet stuff around it. It's like a piece of chocolate. It's like, yeah, looks just like chicken, but it's ice cream.
Log off right now. Just log off. What the fuck? That is.
They also have.
I don't even mean no disrespect to this.
Have you not? No, people are paying like $100 to get this ice cream dry ice shipped to their house. And it's like little pieces of chicken wings, and it's ice cream. They're paying like $100.
Get the fuck out of here! This is the fattest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's crazy. Yeah, look up the bucket of ice cream chicken.
A bucket of ice cream.
It comes in a bucket. Yeah, it comes in a bucket, and there's a bunch of little pieces of ice cream chicken.
Holy shit! I want some of this now.
Sounds really good. I haven't tried it.
That's worse than the fucking cat. The dude and this chick on TikTok, they fried them some chicken in Kool-Aid. They like and they put it in the oven or something, or they fried it with the Kool-Aid on it and shit like that. And they were like, "It's so good, it tastes like chicken candy." And I was like, "Oh God, it just."
That's interesting.
Yay, chicken aid.
And I'll see if I can find. I think I favored it. Yeah, I was interested. I'll send you the link.
Oh, the guy who came up with the McGriddle was pretty fucking genius.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean the guy who just combined the syrup in the piece of bread like a pancake?
No, Flower. That is not just the syrup
piece of
bread. No, that is not what that is. That is a syrup flavor. That is a pre-syruped pancake.
Yeah.
It's a pre-served pancake disc.
Pre-served, yes. Pre-served pancake disc, if you will, on top of a savory and juicy.
He's doing a commercial right now.
Whoever made this sausage these mornings should be blessed with abundance.
All right. So on to other news. What is the most expensive food in the world?
Pizza, lime, and gold.
Caviar.
A gold wrap.
No.
It has caviar on it. But today I saw.
No, we're talking about like a combined food or a single food item.
No, one single food. What is the most expensive?
Caviar is the most expensive, but I buy it down at the regular store.
No. But see, you got the fake shit. You're not buying this real shit. We're
Black
talking about
truffle.
the caviar that comes from a female sturgeon. It's very rare. It's and it costs 7,000 ounce.
Why are people stealing her eggs like that?
She don't need them.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, who's got a female sturgeon captive that they just keep stealing her eggs for $7,000 for a handful?
Well, no, they just they capture a lot of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably, you know what I'm saying, keep breastfeeding.
So they're endangered? Are they endangered?
No, they're not endangered.
Their
They just know where the fuck to catch them at, and so they catch a whole bunch of them, and they take.
But if we're eating their eggs, then they can't reproduce.
They know when there's season.
Well, they probably keep some around and keep reproducing.
Yeah, they have to be smart.
Like a sturgeon farm.
Yeah, like a caviar farm.
Yeah, a caviar farm. So now I want to own a caviar farm. That's what I want to do. I want to own a caviar farm. Anybody interested in investing into a caviar farm to go along with our roach army and things that we are building in the future? Please do.
And there's something else. Something else makes a shitload of money.
Now, if you want cheap ass caviar, you're gonna spend $50 to $75 for an ounce of caviar.
Like caviar. Have y'all had caviar? I like caviar.
Nope.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like it I like it this way. I like it on little tea crackers with a little bit of cream cheese and then a spoonful of caviar.
No, I ain't never been into eating fish eggs. I kind of.
And what if you ate caviar and then say a month down the road you go to the bathroom and fish come out?
Well, I don't know.
Well, that's why
I mean, you know, if you're a very fertile person, or I don't know how that would work because I don't know. Do the eggs would, but aren't the eggs like dead to reproduction once they get
Frozen
harvested?
and everything else. So yeah, they're probably nothing active. There's nothing alive in them, but it's just a thought. You know, what if? I mean,
So
What if-
do they technically
So-
do they harvest the eggs before they serve them as caviar?
Yes, they do. They actually. I'm about to tell you
So we're
how
eating
they.
dead fish eggs.
So
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so technically, all
We're eating abortion runoff.
So technically,
Yeah.
all the fish, all the female fish in the world is caviar, but it's not roe. You know what I'm saying?
Afterbirth.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the term caviar only applies to the fish roe in the sturgeon family, the salmon family, whitefish, trout, cod, and Cura and Tobiko.
I don't think I would try cod. I don't know.
So out of those fish, so all those fish have caviar, but you know how they do the caviar. So when they extract the eggs from the fish, then they soak it in salt and then add their own artificial flavors to the motherfucker and make it taste however they want to make it taste. So
Like blueberries.
yeah, so you got blueberry caviar.
Yeah,
there.
blueberry flavored caviar.
No, but I think they should.
It's funny as fuck because like they'll taste it and eat it, and you would swear to God they just ate God's nuts because they're just like, oh my God, this caviar. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like, I mean, it's good, but fuck, bro, chill out.
and then on top of that, they're trying. You know, they said that harvesting the fish eggs out the fish without killing them is not an easy process. So obviously that's probably how they're doing it. They probably taking the eggs out the fish but not killing the fish. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck they doing that, but they say it's not easy.
They probably do certain percentage of fish. They go out there and keep the.
Yeah, because the eggs you can usually see inside them.
They lay the eggs. They go up in them and they go up in them and scrape the eggs, and then they catch everything about the eggs. They squirt them all open, obviously, because you said they're not fish eggs anymore. And then they make them blueberries so you can put them in pancakes. And then
riddles.
So like caviar is like a cream. Like some fish, then when they have eggs, they like cream them out. Like it's like a cream. I don't. This is strange. A lot stranger than I thought of it in the very beginning.
Eggs covered in fish.
Corn.
Like caviar is like that's what it is though. Caviar is like the enjoyment of fish sperm, and it's like when they're saying, "Oh, it tastes so good," like you're saying, like God's nuts. Like I wonder, did they used to put some kind of like cocaine or something in them back in the day too, or some kind of like, because it's obviously like a salvient. It's got to be a salvient, that whole mixture.
Maybe it already has something in it.
Back in the day, that's how they got their cocaine through was with caviar.
You could have a natural ingredient in it.
What happens? Fish scale, heroin.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
and vitamin E.
I know, but I said, but the show is called Interesting Facts. On the way you have interesting facts, you got to speak about a lot of different shit. And as you notice, we've been speaking. I let you spend about 2 to 5 minutes talking about the shit, and then we move on to another motherfucking subject. Yeah, I know. And so the next interesting fact,
and that's a fact,
is we gonna learn about how tall is the tallest person in the world. Like, how tall do you think the tallest person in the world got to be?
13 feet.
Let's say 9 feet 1 inch.
No.
Can you imagine a 13-foot ass didn't go walking this motherfucking shit? I'll go, I'm 13 feet. Ew.
9 feet 1 inch.
Huh?
Tallest nigga is 8 feet.
What'd you say, Joe?
9 feet 1 inch.
Yeah, you kind of close. He was his name is Robert Pershing Wadlow, the tallest man in medical history for whom there is evidence is Robert Pershing Wadlow. He's from Alton, Illinois, born February 22nd, 1918. He was found to be 8 feet 11 inches.
Nah, that sounds really short.
It doesn't sound like the world's tallest man.
No, that is.
8
He's
feet.
the
That's
world-
pretty fucking tall.
He's the world's tallest. Well, no, he is the tallest. The second person to him was Sultan Kosin. He was 8'2".
The Turkish farmer, Kosin.
Yeah. Persian. Big as fuck.
The tallest woman in the world.
I saw one at the airport a couple weeks ago. That was like 6'8".
Bitch.
Oh, man,
That doesn't seem right because there's like a lot of people who are 8 feet tall or something. Like it's why isn't that like the average feet tall? Like that's the average feet tall is 8 feet tall.
7 feet is really
No,
tall.
everybody looks at you.
There's a lot of 7-footers in the world, but ain't that many 8 feet tall people in the world.
No,
Oh
everybody looks at
no,
you.
like none of
Well,
them
they'd be a
basketball
spider.
people is 8 feet.
No, like one person.
If they were 8 feet, they'd be a spider.
Oh,
They'd have 8 feet.
like legs.
Nigga 8 feet tall.
That's tall as
I mean, I guess they say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is 7 feet too.
No question.
He's 7'2", so 8 feet tall just seems like it seems average. I don't know.
Manute Bol was 7'6", I think. Mirasan, I think he's 7'2".
I just put it to my lips. I only took a swig.
That's crazy.
It don't make me sick.
I mean, I'm really short. I'm like 5'3", so everybody's taller than me.
So I was trying to tell you.
Except for Bushwood Bill, he was shorter than
Not
me.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's not taller than you, Flower.
Oh, good. See, yeah, I knew I was more powerful than somebody. I can overpower somebody.
I'll pass out this bitch.
Take a mess of that.
Yeah, I think that's what did it. And that's what's making me feel like this.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So
right,
then,
Doughboy?
so then the Giants weren't far off. So then Giants were probably only 10 feet tall, or it didn't
you all
seem like. I mean, I picture a giant at 30 feet tall. I guess that's not it.
I feel fucked up. I feel like my head is fucking killing me. I took my high blood pressure pill, right? Like 10 minutes after that, I ain't been feeling good. It's like every time I take that motherfucker, I don't never feel good. Right after I take it, it's got me sweating. I'm nigga, the AC is on here, and I'm sitting here sweating and shit.
You need to go lay down, man.
Hell yeah, nigga. My motherfucking stomach is hurting.
Might not be the man.
You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah,
motherfucking
that
stomach
blood
is hurting
pressure.
now.
You know, be careful with blood pressure medicine because blood pressure medicine can also kill you.
Yep, and give you kidney.
Especially when you alter it with smoking and drinking.
Well, I'm not even smoking.
Okay.
Hey, man, Jay gonna take over. I gotta lay down.
Okay,
Yeah,
feel
go lay
better,
down.
Joe. And it's okay because Jay never takes front page on the camera. So hey, Jay Coldwater.
What up, Jay?
All right.
You can sit in
Welcome
there.
to the show.
I am here now. I hope he doesn't die. It's coming
Yeah, I
out
hope
of my
not
resume.
That would be a major bummer if he did.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
a very
it
major bummer. So don't you fucking die
know,
back there.
So keep an eye on him too, Jay, because we don't need him joining Taifu Panda.
Right, that
Hey.
part. All right.
Tell that motherfucker I got a copy of Necronomicon. If he dies, I am resurrecting his ass.
Oh,
Right.
Jay said he's practicing necromancer. So he gonna bring your bitch ass back if you die.
Just so he could kill him again.
Yeah, I'll go with
Just
it.
so you fucking know, we're not going through this without you.
You can't
How
leave us
tall are
in
you,
hell.
Joel?
All right, so we was talking about the tallest broad in the world, Sandra.
How tall are you, Joel?
Sandra
5'10".
Elaine Allen. This bitch is in the Guinness Book of World Records for her shit.
How tall was she?
We're gonna find out right now.
Well, she can't be more than 8 feet tall because
The tallest man was 8'11".
She was 7 feet 7 inches. Oh,
Damn.
I remember her. Okay.
I like to go swimming with bow-legged women and swim between
She
their
actually
legs.
was. They used to put her on TV and shit. If you guys can see.
Oh hell, she wasn't like a beanpole either. She was
No, she was kind of thick. She was a thick one running around here.
that's
big
Tall ass
crazy.
Jimmy Dub out here.
those aren't pants. Those are comforters.
She's been on a couple
Quilt.
TV shows in the 80s though. I don't know if you can see her.
Yeah.
Sandy Allen. Yeah, she did. I want to say she was a stand-up comic. She ain't hella tall like that. Let's find out.
She looks
That's what I'm
one
talking about.
So
chromosome.
then, okay, so this just really takes me to a whole nother place of learning and understanding because I really thought people were way taller than that. So this just breaks down a lot of things for me. And then that makes people who are 6 feet tall, like not tall at all.
Once you hear that shit, yeah, you're like,
It actually
yo,
makes people who are 6 feet tall short.
Whoa,
Yeah.
easy, flower. Let's not take
I'm
away
only
from.
I'm an inch short of six. I'm only
That just makes them not as tall as we think they is. That's all. It puts it in perspective.
Yeah.
You know, like
But no, but I
it's-
mean, like I
Like
really
Kenny.
thought that there were people way taller than that. Like, or maybe I just live in a realm where I believe in giants still roam the earth,
Well,
that kind of thing.
When you look up at everybody, you kind of perceive their height a little different.
yeah,
That could also be true. I've always been short, so I look
Yeah.
at everybody like, yeah.
everything.
But
So
now
7
that I know that there
9
are
feet.
people that 8'8" is the tallest, then to me that makes people who are 6 feet tall short with me.
8'11" now. 8'11". Don't cut the guy
They're
short.
not short with you. They're not short with you. No.
You're short with them.
Yeah. Listen,
Don't be short with us either, Flower.
Hey, I'm a stand-up kind of girl, okay?
Yeah, you still stand tall. It's okay. It's okay. We love you, Flower. So here's a good perspective. Knowing that there's
I always just wanted somebody to really look up to. That's all.
all of us. So so think about back in the day when they say like there's giants roaming around out there, blah blah blah. Could it
Right.
possibly be just like a hella tall ass nigga and shit that got shunned for being hella tall?
That's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying. Like,
saying?
it makes me look at things different because what if there was just a bunch of shorter people like me mixed with the taller people and they were like, they're giant. Like,
Well, then
how
we
do we
Willy
measure the
Wonka.
giant? Like, how do we know? No, we got to look up more research. I'm going to look something
Science
up.
history shows you that the science, I mean, the history and the science of it, people were much shorter back then. So for a person to reach the height of a 6'2", 6'3", you know, a 7-footer, that's a giant because most people at that time, the tallest that a person would be average would be like 5'10".
Men were
everyone's
5'5"
5'10"
and 5'10".
Yeah. So to see a guy walking around, this bad boy at like 6'8", he's a giant. We gotta take him down with arrows because it's a big fucker right there, you know. So yeah, it does put in perspective knowing that there are like people out there that are like hella tall, like tall.
Yeah, it was like in the late
Because look at
mid
they are
90s,
actually
late
saying
90s.
that the largest, most complete confirmed human skeleton found to date was that of Robert Wadlow, the one that we were just talking on, and it was 8 feet 11 inches. So they've debunked claims that there have been really giants. Well, maybe just in this realm, like, but in this realm, so it really wasn't giants. It was just shorter people with taller people.
Yeah, dealing with bigger. Yeah, dealing with a rarity of really tall people. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, the people are averaging a taller height now. I mean, now I would say average height now is probably 6'2". You know, where it used to be 5'7".
Yeah. Way back. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a huge happenstance at that. You know, and I always say that the Earth is much older than what we think. I'm sorry, Joel. What were you saying?
I was going to say they were 5'7", 150 pounds. I mean, they weren't. You know, they didn't weigh much. Now the kids that are coming out of college are 6'4", 250 pounds.
They're not even coming out of college. They're coming out of junior high school looking like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's kids in elementary school that are already 6 foot tall and a couple 100 pounds. I mean,
right.
So that's what they're saying. So yeah, so early humans were around 5 feet tall on average. So yes, the 8 feet tall people, 7 feet tall people were giants to them.
Yeah.
That is crazy to really think about that now.
Thinking that giants were like 15 feet tall.
Yeah. And then, I mean, actually, they were just regular tall.
And now and it does say now that it's starting to, like you're saying, and now the kids are 6'2", and 250, and so it is starting to increase. So will we get to a higher are we getting taller, like steadily increased over the past 2 centuries? So we are creating a giant breed.
Yeah.
I mean I don't know how, but
humans in the year 3000 will have a larger skull, but at the same time a very smaller brain.
Well, yeah, because their skull will be bigger, but the brain won't get bigger. So there's going to be more people with more brain damage because there's more room for the brain to slosh around in the head and be bruised and hurt.
Somebody do the math for me. I'm not really good at math, but what is 180 centimeters convert to in feet?
2. Probably about 10 feet, maybe.
It's saying that the tallest ancient human to ever walk on Earth would be a Homo heidelbergensis, and it was a species that lived over 500,000 years ago, and possibly the last common ancestor to the Neanderthals and any modern humans. The males usually stood about 180 centimeters tall.
160 centimeters is 5.25 feet.
So still, they were only 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And they were considered the hugest Neanderthal type of big burly. Oh my gosh. Like, this is crazy.
Like I said,
we're now Neanderthals again. We're now Neanderthals again.
Well, not
some of them are really hairy.
We're just producing
when they say that when they say that the world starts over all the time and it repeats itself all the time, then that would align with everything happening. The humans being taller again.
It all puts everything into perspective when you start thinking about the simple things that we see on a regular basis. Like right now, we just now realized that what we consider to be this damn nigga hella tall, somebody else was like, "Yo, those are giants. Get them,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were just, we're producing bigger people now. At the end of the day, that's what's really happening.
Back then, they scared people. They were so tall, they scared them, and they would get them. They would take them and do whatever, kill them.
Giant motherfucker coming after you, and he's on a fucking horse too. On top of that. I'm not doing that. Not.
Like people just really crucified you because you were taller.
Yeah.
And you weren't that much taller. We're talking, but that's what I'm saying. Like we're talking 3 feet. We're not talking like by 5, 10, 15 feet away from me. We're talking by 3 feet. So somebody is taller by 3 feet. That's it. Just 3 little feet. Feet are little, just 3 little feet. Not even a blanket. An arm width. Yeah. Basically, if you're taller than my arm when I raise it, then you're going down. But they used to take all these millions of men, like so. How small were those people? Like the what was the one where he came? What was the story where the guy came and they put him down and they roped him up and
Gulliver.
Yeah,
Gulliver. Yeah. So Gulliver's traveled. So you mean to tell me that now were these even tinier men? I don't remember, or these were just regular men with a giant.
Well, they were tiny. He was a giant. Yeah, he came from a land where he was regular height. Then he went to a land where he was not regular height, where everybody was like hella small.
But we're talking 3 feet, if that's the average.
Yeah, but if you read the book and watch the little cartoon, they're talking about like they were thinking like little tiny little people and stuff.
They were like Smurfs.
Okay, so he actually went to a land where they were maybe only 2 feet. Because let's think about it. If 5 feet, hold on, but if 5 feet is average,
a lot smaller.
Then what is small? Then how many feet would they have to have been little men?
Well,
according to Gulliver's, he was a lot taller than they were.
Yeah, a lot taller. So
first of all,
so they were little.
James, hold on, James. Go ahead.
Go ahead, James.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, depending on who you are in the situation, size is all a matter of perspective. But as far as Gulliver and the tiny people are concerned, we're talking relative to his size, an inch or 3 at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were only an inch tall. They were really Smurfy.
Yeah, they were like going according to the book.
Itty bitty.
They were almost like Keebler elves.
Yeah, they were tiny little people, you know.
But okay, because I was trying to understand on like a literal basis, thinking, okay, if he's only like 8-ish feet tall and the average human is 5, then they have to only be maybe 2 or 3 feet to be considered like, little people. And I don't see thousands of little 3 feet people trying to put down an 8-foot person with a couple ropes and fucking that doesn't make no sense.
And they don't mind being called little people. I just want the little people to know that.
You know what? Let's talk about that for a second. We still got a few more moments before we got to start doing the closeout thing. Let's talk about this for a second. This is something that's been bothering me for years now. Why is it that all of a sudden that we're supposed to, I feel that midget is the better term. Why would they want to be called little people? Doesn't that sound belittling to you? Or am I just being a dick? Is it me? Like midget,
it wasn't midgets that came up with that shit. It was full-size politicians. Because they wanted people to be correct.
So I grew up with them. I grew up with them, and they were literally called munchkins because where I live. So where I live, the munchkins from the Wizard of Oz. Actually, a lot of them moved and lived out here, and there was a part of town that's literally that's what it's called. Like it's midget town.
Right? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like because they filmed out here and they had to be close to film and production, and then their off time, they came out here and camped in the hills underneath Bob Hope's house, and it's still very much there today. A lot of the places are smaller, and they're not belong to them now, but. But we always just called them munchkins because that's what they were.
Bob Hope had little trolls in it.
He literally had trolls that lived below his house.
They just don't go away. They're little
it was like, but
him running around
think about it though. Bob Hope used to play God, or was that Milton? Bob Hope always played those kind of like godly things too. Like he was like God a few times, wasn't he? In a few movies.
No, that was
the other guy. Who was that?
George
I can't think of his
Burns.
name. Milton Berle?
Yeah, George.
George Burns. George Burns. That's right.
And John Denver.
And John Denver.
Good old John Denver.
And Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman's been God twice now.
Oh yes, yes. We have to include the black version of God, Morgan
Yeah,
Freeman,
yeah.
for sure. And I think he actually did an amazing job as God.
I really feel like if there is
Hold on,
anyone
hold on.
in that might be
Forgetting
God, it would be
somebody.
Morgan Freeman.
We're forgetting somebody who's played God in the movie.
Who?
Jim Carrey.
No. Because he wasn't originally God. He was given God powers. I'm talking
Right.
a lot more set from Dogma.
That's right. Alanis Morissette was God. Yes, and she was actually the most closest rendition of what God would be, because in the Bible it says if you can hear God's voice, your head will explode. You cannot fathom His voice. So she never spoke. She spoke to her little angel, and he said what he had to say.
The most lines
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette had in the movie Dogma was meep. That's it. That
Oh
was the
wow.
only spoken word she said.
She did that to do that guy and blew his head up. Yeah, so
Scanners.
yeah, that was the best rendition. The only other really good rendition of someone being God, Jesus, Mary. I don't know.
A lot played Jesus.
I think that's it. That's it. Really, yeah. No one's ever. George Burns. I mean, yeah, George Burns was my favorite.
Yeah,
I
Burns
mean,
was- he
when I
was-
was younger, I really thought that he was like the representative of him, like on Earth. Like I thought that was like, you know, the depiction of what or who, you know what I mean? Like I really did when I was younger, because
I'd walk
it
around
just
smoking
seemed right.
cigars.
Yeah, because I mean that's how I envision my God to be. George Burns coming up to me,
Yeah.
cigar in his mouth. You know, kids, you really
Yeah,
been fucking up.
Exactly,
Joe.
but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then I grew up in, you know, I grew up in movie towns, so for me it was like, yeah, that's gotta be right. Like
I think God curses too. I think he says things like I think he looks down and he goes, "What the fuck? That's not what I gave that to you for. What the fuck are you people?"
I agree with that. So
I
yeah.
should just wipe it out. I think that's how God thinks about it.
I can 100%. I can 100% see God on a daily fucking basis go, oh, for the love of me.
Right? Yeah, just like
every fucking time he's
this is 8 times now you've done this. You guys ain't figured shit out.
He's like, I'm going to turn the
Why
station
don't I
off
just
because I
wipe
can't
you
watch.
out? He says, "Why don't I just wipe you guys out? I need to start over." I mean,
Right, I made a deal with some
Yeah,
people way back in the day.
I can just wipe this
He's
out.
all,
and
I
start
can't wait
from
till
here.
next week to see what happens to James.
And that's like, no, Dad. Look how cute.
Yeah. What happened on Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Besides, I'm watching this one's
Hey,
life.
they also made a deal with a bunch of people back in the day to never bring back the draft, but they've done that.
Yeah,
I felt one earlier.
I think that's a lie, though. They just waited on the right opportunity to say it was necessary to do it. Everything's by happenstance. But anyhow, guys, man, it's been dope running this for this last little bit here. We're at the last couple of minutes of the show, and I think they'll be very happy if I ended it on time. So they can continue to produce this at the budget cost of nothing, $99. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll start with Joe. What you got going on? We'll start with you, Joe. What's cracking, bro? What do you got going on? Who you want to shout out to? All that good stuff.
Actually, shout out to you guys for being here and keeping me company again for the evening. And to Doughboy for asking me to be on the show, and we keep an eye on him. Shout out to everybody that watches and everybody that supports us, and to all the comedy people out there, to the non-comedy people. Everybody love everybody. We all eat and stay solid.
Right on, Joel. All right, and James, how about you? Any shout outs? Any good reports from Texas there, brother?
Did you hear anything about this? Sorry.
What's that?
Yeah, he beat that ass.
He beat him up.
Yeah, he whipped that ass. That ass.
I was
beat that
hoping.
ass. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
All quiet on
Didn't
the
make the ring, but it made he got him,
all
huh?
quiet on the northern, western, and eastern fronts here in Texas. I don't know about the southern front. I don't really talk to Mexico. Shout out to you and Doe for having me on the show. Joel Flower, shout out to y'all for being here. Yeah. Shit, it's almost time to end anyway.
Right, yeah, right on. I feel it, bro. And of course, Flowers. You know what? Every time I say your name, I want to say Flower Tucci because her first name is the name of one of my favorite porn stars, Flower Tucci. So, sorry, Flower Thomas.
It's just Flower from Facebook. You know, I don't really.
I know who it is.
I'm trying to get the. You know, I've been this last name my whole life. Eventually, I would like to, see what a new one might look like. So, we're gonna keep that open. But no, thank you. And I want to say a big shout out to everybody here for always having me on the show and engaging in, nice peer communication where my opinion and my feelings are valid and never argued. And then also, I would like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors tonight, Girl Monday Media. You can log on there, and if you scroll down, you can buy a ticket to our live stream performance for July and check out some cool new artists and media and interviews and some things going on. So, yeah.
Okay, right on.
Right on.
Make sure you guys check that out there. Girl Mondays. I think, is that it right there? GirlMondayGlamorous.com.
You can go there too and navigate yourself to the music page. There's some things on the Girl Monday Glamorous site if you want to purchase some items. We have some merchandise, some candles, some coffee. Gray sweatpants. We do have gray sweatpants. Mm-hmm.
If you ever get another color, I don't know what we'll do.
Oh, you nasty girl, you.
They're custom. If you need another color, you can hit me up and I can make you pretty much any design or anything. But the gray sweatpants was like a thing, right? Everybody always talks about these guys in the gray sweatpants. So I figured I would put some gray sweatpants out there for the guys.
I'm not allowed to wear gray sweatpants. I mean, I don't even know why. I don't do nothing for me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even really know what the thing about it is, but women seem to go crazy for men in gray sweatpants. So I figure, if guys wanted women to go crazy for them, they could come by mine.
It's supposed to accentuate the jabinge. So I think, like, little girl, they got the gray sweatpants on.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, I've got dark gray and light gray available at girlmondayglamorous.com.
Like all things women believe about us, it is not true. It's not a real thing. Yeah. When you see those things like that in gray sweatpants, please believe there was work involved in that. There was some posing. There was some shuffling around of things. There was some chubbing up done.
There's a
there's some socks there, maybe, possibly, It just could be swollen. Who knows? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
it could also depend on how tall you are, because I hear that the taller the man and the larger the shoe.
Or bros just have a big ass dick. With that being said, I want to say shout out to all you guys as always for being dope supporters, cast members, viewers, and all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody that's watching the show right now. Shout out to Doughboy. Let's pray for him a speedy recovery, get back 100%. Because comedy's no fun without that nigga. And you guys have been dope. And that's been the show. I really ain't got nothing special to say. I think I said it already. So let my man Doe say, smoke that shit. Don't waste that shit. Peace out, everybody.
I guess. Stay solid, eh? Let me know what's up with Doughboy.
For sure, man. I'll keep you guys posted. Good night, everybody.
Good night, man.
Hey, Jay, after the show, I'm going to send you something funny over Facebook.
Okay, for sure.
Yep.
Peace out.